Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while. I have been so busy with school and homework and it's just been very hard to get a video in lately. But today I wanted to kind of switch gears a little bit and do something a little different. I want to talk about some of my reactions from this movie from a trauma perspective. So, just letting you know that there will be spoilers ahead. Okay, let's get started. Strangers Chapter 1 is an American horror film that came out in 2024, and it is the third movie in the Strangers series with two previous movies. In this movie, two characters, Maya and Ryan, stay in a cabin while they are celebrating their 5-year anniversary. I love mysteries where the setting is in a cabin. It just seems so cozy to me. On a side note, at the beginning of the movie, we see a man in the woods get unalived by one of the strangers. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details, but Maya and Ryan started hearing strange noises, footsteps in their house, someone knocking at their door, and at some point there ended up being these 3 strangers stalking this couple in their house. The whole movie is basically Maya and Ryan trying to get away from these mysterious and creepy looking figures. But if there was a book with a similar plot to this, then I would definitely read it because that would sound super interesting to me. During the movie, Maya and Ryan make some questionable decisions that are honestly really stupid. I saw the movie in theaters and I was laughing through most of it because of how dumb these main characters are. Like, why do Ryan and Maya sit there for a few moments when their truck is being slammed into by the car? I know that Ryan's leg ends up getting stuck, but still, they could have left before that happened. Or why they couldn't have taken the stranger's truck with the key and the engine when it was obviously running. Obviously, Maya and Ryan were trying to survive these strangers, and from personal experience, when you are in a scary situation, a lot of the time the logical part of your brain can turn off and the quote-unquote lizard brain or emotional side takes over. And I say sometimes because from personal experience, in certain situations, my brain was able to think about the situations I was in and take it in a more logical approach, which was very interesting to me. I don't know the psychology about that specifically, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Towards the end of the movie, Ryan and Maya get captured by the strangers, and they end up tied to chairs in front of them. The fact that Ryan asked Maya to marry him in that specific situation is kind of cheesy, and I honestly felt embarrassed for the two of them, in my personal opinion. It was just odd because at that point they know that they're going to die. So on a side note, I did think that the acting in this scene, especially with Scarecrow, was very good. He obviously had a mask so you can't see his face, but his mannerisms and physicality is spot on. The way he walks or tilts his head really shows a lot about his character, and because he is so mysterious, we can never really know what he is thinking or feeling because we can't see his facial expressions. At this point in the movie, I would hate to be these characters because you don't know if you're going to survive. The feeling of helplessness would be overwhelming, and there's really nothing you can do except try to convince them not to kill you. When the question is asked, why are you doing this? The answer, because you're here, is very chilling and unsettling. The fact that these people would go after these two individuals just because they are staying at this cabin means the strangers would attack anyone. They wouldn't go after a particular person. Okay, that's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts and if you liked the movie or if you didn't like the movie. So, see you next time. Overall, I really liked the movie, and I thought it was a good example of how your brain can affect your judgment in life-threatening and scary situations.